Hey, what up, chat? What up, people? Oh my goodness, I've not done a podcast in forever. I think the last time I uploaded a podcast was January, and we're in June. It's literally 28th of June, and we're about to enter July. So yeah, it's been a longest minutes. It's been a very longest minutes, but I do apologize for people that love the podcast and wanted me to be more consistent with it. Sorry, I haven't been consistent with it, but I promise to try my possible best to be as consistent with it as possible. But yeah, how you guys been doing? What have you guys been up to? This is more like it's been a crazy couple months, kind of like been a crazy couple months. Been up to a lot. For people that are on my Snapchat, I guess you guys have been carried along, like with everything that's been happening. You guys are aware. Okay, not everything, because obviously I don't post everything, but like most of like the stuff happening to like my career, you guys are well aware of people I'm working with, people I'm meeting up, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of been part of what has been like sort of like affecting my consistency with the podcast, because like I'm hella busy. I even do have a session later today, like around 11ish or like 12ish, and it's like 8 in the morning. So I woke up like around 5ish. So I got to like do some work, watch the YouTube. Also, like I love watching like other producers, like interviews and stuff. So I was watching Prayo. I don't know if you guys know him, or Prayo. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's with internet money. And like I watched like an interview, and I just got inspired and like stuff. And like he is into like all like internet stuff, like uploading bits on YouTube and stuff. And it just felt like just inspired me to just like, bro, I know I put my shit like out a lot, but like I think I can do more. So that's probably why I'm like feeling so locked in this morning. So I'm like, yeah, it's time to like pick up the mic and record a new podcast. So today's episode, I think I just want to talk about like how caught up with like shit you can get, and like just sort of tend to like just forget other aspects of your life. I don't know if that makes sense. Do you get? I feel like music has done that, and it's a good thing, but at times it's a bad thing, because like you just sort of tend to like just forget all that shit that you're supposed to do, and you ought to attend to them. I can't go into much details as to like some things that happen in my life, but like I've just sort of like just shunned up to a lot of things, and like I just need to like pay attention to them. So like whatever you guys are going through, like if you're creative and like you feel like you like whatever you're doing, you have to stop this one to do this one. It's not entirely true. You can multitask. I'm not the best at multitasking, but like multitasking is, I think, yeah, that should be the name of the episode. Multitasking. Like, what are like the best ways to do it? I feel like first things first, because for me, I forget things a lot. I think first things first is like writing shit down. Like that's like step one. Like just writing shit down. Like just pen down whatever you want to do, and like I guess when you want to do them, so you're even moving more strategic and more planned and like much like jigger. So like now, even like with my sessions, like everything's a lot more organized. Like before I go into sessions and like just make music for hours and hours and hours, but now it's more like, oh my bro, I got 4 hours with you. If you don't make it to that 4 hours, after the 4 hours, I'm dipping, because I got that shit to do, and I have to pay attention to them. I have to do them. I have to like you get. So I'm just sort of like more of like learning how to balance like just everything, because especially music, it can be very, very overwhelming. Like, I'm not even saying like, oh, like success. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like the doing it itself can be very, very overwhelming. Like, you can just have like a billion things to do. I remember like one day I was running, like I had a deadline for like a mix, and I was trying to do that, and then AJ Bobo texted me and was like, bro, send me beats and like stuff, and Kubili also texted and like, bro, send me beats. So like, and like they wanted to do something like right now. Do you get? So I had to like, bro, at times it can just be so overwhelming, like just because you just have like so much to do just all at once, but like you just gotta like just schedule your shit. Like for me now in that scenario, what I just did was okay. Like you have to outline, okay, matter of urgency, like okay, which one I gotta do first. So AJ Bobo was in this too. So I had to like send him first, and then I was quickly sent him like stuff. I made like a new beat for him also, and like sent him that, and then Kubilu's one was more easier because I could just send like stuff that I've already made, and then I went back to like the mix or stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then I think I should give you guys like a recap on like stuff that's happened like in my life this past few like whatever. What has happened? Okay, I guess locked in more with like the UG scene, and like the UG scene is very, very personal to me because I love it. Why? Because for me, when I started making beats, I didn't start with like Afro or Amapiano and stuff like that. I started with like trap, drill, stuff like that. Do you get? So like I used to just struggle to like find artists to like collaborate with. Do you get? Because like most of like the people like when I started like 2019, like everybody was just on the Afro shit. Do you get? And if you're making trap stuff, it was just like, bro, everyone would just be like, bro, like, who are you gonna work with? Do you get? Because it just seemed like, oh, hip hop or anything that like was in that line or something just couldn't work. So I had to like more of like, I was still making trap beats. I've always been making like trap beat, like trap related stuff, but I just used to make them, but like not post or like just not send it out because I like especially maybe because I was also in uni, so I just could not find niggas to like except Turi when I met was like a rapper, so like but like we both of us still evolved into like Turi singing and like me now making Afrobeats and like stuff. But like when this OUG thing came in, you know, I'm now seeing like artists that like fuck with like trap stuff and like them having a community and like now I can collaborate with like artists like that and like I can just sort of like bring out that part of me again and like just yeah, cause like bruh, before I used to get frustrated, man. Before I would send out beats and people would just be like, oh nine, come on, send me more Afro stuff. Because they'll just be like, bro, your beats are too experimental or too OT. Like, yeah, I've heard that one a lot. Like, oh, your beats are too OT, you're too like you should work with Santi. Like, bro, how about you just open up your mind to like working with like stuff like that? Because most of the time, like these beats are not even OT. I wouldn't even call them OT beats. It's just that me, I just don't like making boring stuff. Do you get? I just don't like making like stuff that I can go on YouTube and open YouTube and I can see 5 or 10 beats that sound like that beat. Do you get? So most times I would just prefer to make something that like is at least how I say it is one of one. And like I just would not hear something like that outside. Do you get? And like I feel like for me that's just refreshing because that's why I listen to my beats a lot. At times I can just chill, wake up and just spin like 4-5 minutes and just be popping my head straight in my brain. So yeah. So like that's part of why like the UG thing is like so special to me because I'm so happy about it because like now I can send out the in code 2 or 3 beats to people that actually would genuinely fuck with it. And then now I'm now seeing even the niggas that said, oh, my shit was too OT. Some of them are circling back and like, yo, Nine, yo, what up? Send me some beats. And I'm like, oh, I thought my shit was too OT, bro. But yeah, I guess everybody just moves the world like the market says. And like, I get the music business part, but like at times, like, bro, why? Like, why not just create your own shit, and then when it blows up, it's one on one, and then everybody now get inspired off you, not you get inspired. Like you're trying to mimic or copy other people's sound. You get like, I get annoyed. Like, it's cool to have like a reference point, but just don't try to like jack someone's speed just because it's working for them. Like, be innovative. I think that's like the word of the day. Please and please not be innovative, because eventually, I promise you, it will work out. It will work out like mad. And that's why me also, like, it has also helped me like this past few months, because of like how I make beats and like how experimental my shit is. I can go into any room, any studio, and like, I don't care whoever the artist is, I can work with you. Like, I know we would find something that we'll be able to work with. And like, I feel like that's one of the just that like I can't, because like I've heard some stuff and like, yeah, it's not saying the bit is ass, but it's just not, you get. But like, at the end of the day, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So you get, like, if it works for you, it works for you. Not everyone is going to be like, oh, that experimental producer, and like just playing around with new sounds. Some people just find what works for them, and then they just keep on spamming it. Yeah, but that works also. How long is this podcast already? It's like 12 minutes. I didn't really go into this podcast with like points or like stuff to say. I just sort of like just opened my laptop, went into FO Studio and hit record. So I'm trying to like just on the spot think of things to talk about also. Also, family. I think I don't want to talk about family. Man, family has just been there, to be honest. They've been chaotic at times with this whole, because like for me, when I like finished school, I didn't go back home. I just got my place and like boom, started my own shit. So it was more of like I cut them off in a way. But like a week ago, I went back home, started like reunited with my dad ish in a way, and it was refreshing. It was like, okay, I took out something like, you get, there's something that just been weighing me down, or like something like that, and then like, yeah, that was nice, I guess. Yeah, but more Lagos has been nice. And okay, maybe for people that are not in Lagos, that like maybe asking, oh, do you have to be in Lagos to make it big, especially in like the music scene? No, but yes, in a way, because like you can just link a bunch of people, and like the thing is, especially with all this like, oh, artist promotion and like stuff, I promise you, like if you text them and like they are airing you and like stuff, and like, oh, this person's proud of him, bro, if you meet them in person, like, I love these guys, you just be like, this guy's an average ass dude, and like it's not even a safe way, like it's actually a problematic person. It's just that like, bro, you're not the only producer hitting them up, oh, I want to send you pack, I want to send you, like there are probably like 20 to 50 producers or even more depending on how big the artist is, like hitting him up like, yo, I want to send a beat, and how many beats can he actually listen to like work on? And like most artists would just even rather like work with artists that they have, that like they have access to in person. Do you get? So yeah, Lagos is like in the Nigerian music industry is very, very important, to be honest. Like being in Lagos has helped me so much. I can't even lie. Like the amount of shit I've gotten done just because I'm in Lagos is mind blowing. And if I was still in school in Unilorin, nah, I wouldn't have got done this much for sure. What else did I do in like have I done? Okay, I did a stream. I did a stream with Seni. If you don't know Seni, you should check him out. Super sports profile, dude. He's a very, very chill guy. Just hit me up like a day before the stream. He's like, yo, 9, do you want to pull up for a stream, make a beat, make a song? What up? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then that day, I just bought for the story, I just bought like amala of chardek. And I ate it before going to the street for leaving my place. And then I don't know if you guys have ever done this thing where you give your dry cleaner your clothes and then the clothes comes back smaller. So there was this jeans that it came back smaller, and I wore it, and like it was sort of like tight in the waist, but like it was still like very manageable. So I just wore that, and in the car, like my stomach was paining me, and I thought maybe it was because like maybe the waist was too tight, so I loosened it. I felt relieved, but like it still came back, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? And eventually I found out that I had food poisoning from the amala. It was not even the jeans or anything. She gets, and like, yeah, that happened. So, and like I had to do the stream still with him, and like it ended up being a very, very fast stream. Made a fire song with DTU and Zen. Dave Dora comment said, you guys should check out those two guys, like super fire, dude. You're probably even like most of you probably already even listen to them. Yeah, but they're just fire. Like check out their catalog. I made 2 beats, and then we recorded on one. And yeah, that happened. What else? A couple of other stuff like has happened, but like with mainstream people, I don't want to like talk much about it, because also I feel like that also just builds up expectation. Like I feel like if I say everything that happens, or whoever follows me, or whoever DMs me, like mainstream wise, I feel like with the UG guys, like those ones are my guys, I can post whatever I'm doing with them. But like with the mainstream guys, it's a lot more different, like the dynamics, and like also I feel like if I just say, oh, I'm working with this person, like everybody will be expecting, oh, 9 and this person to work, and then like it might now also build up so much like anticipation from me. And like if like I don't know, maybe if they are dropping a project and like I don't make the cuts, like the record we worked on doesn't make the cuts, I might get so disappointed. So that's why with like mainstream niggas, wherever I'm working on with them, I just prefer to keep it private till eventually comes out. When it comes out, you guys will see it. So yeah, so I don't really want to go deep into that one. Okay, and then oh my god, how can I forget? I went back to for a show. It was nice. It was such a nice experience. Although like the actual show that we went for, there was a whole last issue, because like we got there, amazing crowd, amazing audience, like the atmosphere was buzzing. I was like, yo, we're about to kill this shit. So I went to learn with Dan Papa Renzo, D&D, Zen, Lens God is a video director. Yeah, we went there, and like we got to like we went there on a Friday, we came back on like to Lagos on a Sunday. So like the show we had was that Friday night, and like bruh, we got there, they got too proud of us, like everything was feeling jiggy, fam. And then I think it's like during the event, the speakers started to fuck up things. It was just crazy. But I'm not blaming like the organizers. I think they said the way the one that got the speakers, it was like the place that got the speakers, and like they just fucked shit up. And like, but we eventually like managed the situation, because we went out and like just connected to like the Prados and like just played like unreleased stuff, and like we played Magella Baby and like, bruh, just seeing like the crowd reaction of like when we played Magella Baby was so nice because that song is unreleased. Like as we're recording the podcast, it's still unreleased, and like just seeing people sing that song back word for word was such a nice experience. And man, I love Ilorin. I don't love the school, but I love Ilorin. I love like okay, not that I love Ilorin to be honest, but I love like the people. Do you get? I have love for like the people in Ilorin. Yeah, that's like right way to say. Yeah, cause like it just made me feel at home. Cause like me, I was skeptical because I'm like a lot of my guys too were people that finished when me I left Ilorin, so I did not know what to expect really. But like when I got there, I was not even able to like link up with like everyone that wanted to link up with me. There were so much people that wanted to link up with me, and I could not link up with them. I was even supposed to go into like the school itself, like uni learning, and just see people, but we could not do that. But we are like Jamal, my evil superintendent, is scheming something else for July. But we're still like skeptical about it, but we'll see what happens. But like if we don't get to come back again, I'll try and make sure everything is more organized and like I have like shit more processed and like there's just more activities and like more meetups because apparently a lot of people want to see me and like link up with me and like maybe just talk to me, have a conversation, which yeah, for sure, if I'm around, yeah, why not? Also people that wanna have like work with me or like just wanna like be on the podcast, for example, like this thing, please you can always reach out to me on my Snap. I feel like that's probably like where I have the most people, but still that's the best place to reach out to me. It's funny, but yeah, because like I'm very very comfortable on Snap. Yes, that's the word. Yeah, I'm very comfortable on Snap. I don't know, it's crazy because like I didn't like the app initially, like when it came out then, when I was in like 200. No, it didn't come out in 200, but like when like my niggas started using it was probably when I was like 200, and I didn't like the app. I don't know, I just did not like it, but I got into it when I was in like maybe like 300 or 400 ish, and like then eventually I started getting like some snap buzz. I'm like okay. It's not that bad. And like now I'm very very comfortable. I'm like Mr. Snapchat now. So yeah, but yeah, I kind of forgot how it feels to just open up your laptop and talk to a mic, and like it's actually nice, and I hope I do more of this. Kofo is at my place right now, my guy Kofo, so he also wants us to do another pod. So I think because right now he's sleeping, so I think when he wakes up we will do another podcast, like another episode. So hopefully you guys get like back to back episodes from me before maybe I'll ghost again. I hope I don't, but like yeah, it's just so much shit, and like me, I'm just skimming so much also, and like also I love dropping music. I love playing out music, like not just like produced by, like actually dropping music. Like even though I don't sing, I love dropping music. I love planning. I love skimming the everything, like you get, and like that now even always makes people ask, okay, would you sing? Would you would I sing? I don't know. I don't think so. If it happens, it happens. But like, it's not something that like right now is in my radar or like things to do. Really, it's not. Yeah, I just want to like produce, make beats, record good music. I'm starting to like see mixing and mastering from a different perspective. Before I didn't like it. Now I'm starting to enjoy the process of like getting a song like that's raw, and like sort of like polishing it and making it sort of like a finished product is really, really nice. I'm enjoying it and I'm getting very, very good at it. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for listening. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Don't worry, the next one will be more. I feel like for I think the last one too, I was promising you guys more episodes and like he eventually did not call. But I'll try as much as possible. Like this one, I promise you guys like more stuff. I think I just need to like just get my shit together, like which I have. So yeah, so you guys will get my episodes. Don't worry. But yeah, peace out. Yeah, stay jiggy. Just enjoy your day. Today's Sunday. Go out, touch grass, enjoy yourself. Yeah, live life and enjoy.